Preserve your memory and favorite days. Come online to the newest craze. The digital scrapbook, the way you want it to look. With digital scrapbook kits, fun and full of wit. You log in today, you won't be able to quit. Come on over and you'll think it's the bomb. Nitwitcollection.com.
Hi, all you dog lovers out there. If you're not a dog lover, I'm sure you know someone who is. We, of course, at Nitwit Collections are dog lovers, and we have our two golden retrievers, Crosby and Abby, who are our current dogs, and we love them, but we love all breeds, as I'm sure many of you do. Now, I know there's been some comments, does it have this one? Does it have that one? Obviously, we can only create and jam in so many dogs and dog breeds in this kit. But I'm sure you'll find so many more elements and so many more great sayings that you're going to see upcoming in this video that it is so easy to create with this kit if you or someone you know is a dog lover. This is our bundled Woof collection, obviously, as always, but for those of you who are new, you do save 20% on purchasing the items individually when you buy it as a bundled collection. So that includes our 5 products of this collection, coordinated products. And that is our FQB, our Woof 2 paper pack, our Woof Solids background paper pack, our Woof Talk, our Alpha, and of course our Woof Alpha, our Woof Lil Bits, which includes many, many more elements. Again, for those of you who are new, none of the items in these are duplicates. The papers are not duplicates of what you get in the FQB or anything like that. So rest assured that when you purchase this, you get individual and different items in each of these 5 products. So let's go in and have a peek here and see exactly what is available in our FQB. Here we are, starting out with our nice little hush puppy Arnold. Isn't he a cute little guy? Moving on to arrows. Now you're going to see a lot of this in this kit. Mary Fran has done a great job by giving you so many inspirational phrases, things that really speak to your heart about what you love about your dog or what someone loves about their dog. I know some of us have a little bit of trouble with our words. As you can tell, I fumble through this sometimes. So Mary Fran has done the hard work for us. Background papers, you're going to see lots of color, lots of different patterns, cute bone patterns, obviously very, very dog themed. And this, the one with our cards, we'll call them the journal cards, all lined up for you. How great of a paper is that? Obviously, we always give you different colors of the same paper because everybody has a little bit different take on the palette that they want to use. We obviously have the checks. We want something that is a little easier. You don't want too many busy patterns. Here's the background paper with all the dog tags, and you will see these individually as we're scrolling through in here. So don't worry if you see them on the paper now and you're thinking, oh, I hope they have those as individual items. Yes, we certainly do. Again, in a few colors for your color palette. Here's some just simple dots. Again, a nice pattern paper in order to use just as an accent paper. You'll see them in our layout and our card inspiration, so you'll see how we've chosen to use these. And here's a hearts paper. Beautiful. Who doesn't love their dog with the paw prints all over it? Now, it's a good thing that isn't your carpet, because as you can see, the black paw prints all over the place. It's a little nicer when it's actually just on a piece of paper like that. The plaids, very, very nice, warm feeling background papers. Quilted background papers, I know that is one of the quintessential things that you do see in our kits from time to time, is that Mary Fran's love of fabric really comes through in the textures and everything else that she produces. The big words, so chase after your dreams, dig every single moment in life. This is just a very, very great background paper. Super easy to use. I wish actually I would have used that one when I was making my card. Now that I see it, I can think of other ideas. So I'm hoping it inspires you as well. What dog kit would be not complete if it didn't have a bone in it, right? And there's the dog prints once again in a couple of vertical borders, give you a little bit of different interest, easy to use so you don't have to reorient things. Some bows, add a little bit of class and style to your layouts and mini albums and cards. The buttons, of course, all different. Again, very easy to coordinate with no matter what your palette. And here's our circle mats. The little bit of extra, like you can see the 2 paw prints on in here. So a little bit of decoration to each of them and different decoration in different colors. But wouldn't these be great for a photo You could journal in here. You could do both, basically, or use them as a main background or a backing part to your whatever it is that you're creating. And then you could have a main image in here. Now, whether it was one of the dogs, maybe it's one of the journal cards with the sayings on it, whatever. But these make a great visually interesting back piece as well. And here we are. This is Crosby. So this is actually, he doesn't have all the hair that a golden retriever has, but Crosby's young, so he doesn't have his full coat yet. So this is modeled after our boy Crosby. You had me at Woof. Here's our dog tags. True friend. Again, like I was saying earlier, perfect sayings on here. Easy to use. Dogs fill my heart. Very sweet sayings. Very easy to create with. Here's our dog treat journal. So again, in the bone shape, but this gives you the chance in order to write in what you're wanting to write in. Maybe it's the dog's name, maybe it's a date, maybe whatever it is. Maybe it's your feelings. Look at the liquid eyes in this little guy here. Isn't he a sweetheart? And here he is, a little bit different stance, little different color for those of you that are Dachshund lovers. Heart, obviously a heart. Who doesn't love their dog, right? And here's our journal cards that I was talking about earlier that we saw in the background paper. Dogs never lie about love. There are such great ones, and you're going to see more of them coming up in the little bits as well. Journal cards with the lines on them. It's always nice to kind of have the lines. I don't know about you, but remember when you used to have those lined paper in school and you had to write and, practice your writing and everything else. And then when they took that away and you just had a blank sheet of paper, not so easy to write on, even for me today. So it's kind of nice to have the lines on there in order to journal. And my best friend. Do something like, with your current dog. Maybe it's a dog that's passed. Crosby and Abby are our numbers 5 and 6 of our dogs in our lifetime together. So, there's always lots of things to say, memories to remind you, or memories that are current today. It's something that maybe they did. Here's little Linus. We've called him Linus because there is actually a little guy across the street from us. And so that's where this inspiration came from, this little terrier. And here's metal dog tags. Something a little different. Maybe you wanted to go a little more in that direction, a little more realistic, a little more rich looking that way. Here they are, and there's also metal paw print. These are what we would call milestone cards. So the dog days, it's amazing how much love and laughter a dog can bring into your life. Moments we always want to remember. And there's room for the photo and room for your journaling. Again, with the lines, right? I think Mary Fran really actually does it for me, not for you guys. But here is, can you imagine that? That could be a mini album page all by itself. That could be a layout page all by itself. Add in a background paper, away you go. Same thing with, you'll see it in my card making inspiration. I used one of these and you'll see, well, actually, let's move forward. There's puppy love, so you get date, name, birth, weight, moments from that first day. And senior moments. This is one that I actually used on my card making inspiration. So when you go to the FQB and you look at that product information and display, you'll see the card underneath. So that gives you a little bit of inspiration, hopefully, in order to how to use the kit. And I used actually this one in there, so you'll get to see how to use it in cards as well. Here's little Oliver, another sweet dog. This house is not a home without a dog. For those of us that are dog lovers, it couldn't be truer. Paw prints actually in the paper version now. So something that with a little more color to it, a little more vivid, and the ribbons as well. Nicely small, small in terms of background paper, but excellent things to use in order to dress up your layouts and mini albums and cards with. The ribbons are great. Can you imagine this is just a belly band in your mini albums? Those would work perfectly, right? Little Smithers, little pug, and Winston, the Great Dane. Isn't he adorable? A Great Dane, just would love to have one. I know they're big, but you just love them all, right? So some of my very best friends are furry, and you'll see this, Mary Fran used this in the layout inspiration for you. Beware of dog kisses. Always beware of dog kisses. And dogs are not our whole life, but they make our lives whole. Couldn't be more true. So there is our FQB. So that's all that's included in that particular product. Our little bits is back into the journal cards. I love my dog. Again, these are so easy to use and already done for you. As you can see, inside this heart here, Mary Fran has beveled the edge. great font, everything matches in terms of color. The point of the little bits is so that you can get to creating quickly. You know, sometimes when you're doing things, all the prep work and the cleanup and the everything else, that's, you know, sometimes takes the wind out of your sails. These are meant so that it doesn't do that for you. These are sentiments. So for those of you creating digitally, the background is actually transparent. So you can just place that right on there, just like a stamp. The same thing for dogs wag their tails with their hearts. And again, here another sentiment and another sentiment. There is tons of things for you to do in here. These actually are digital stamps. So even for those of you who want to print these out, things like that, you can recolor these before you print them out. So then that way you can just color them in white, but have a little border around them so they're easy to color in, or utilize them just as they are. Same thing with this, digital stamps that make it very, very easy to dress up your creation. It's a dog's life, nice little word art. My dog has left paw prints on my heart. Man, she comes up with just the best things, doesn't she? And pint-sized perfection. So there's our little bits. That's what comprises of that particular product. Our solid pack obviously has, you can see in here with the darker color, there's the muted little dog paw prints in there. So again, solids are a great pack. Like I use them all the time as backing paper, just like you would use cardstock, because they are fully color matched. That's the big key to it all. It's no different than when doing anything decoratively. When you have that full color palette and everything matches so well, it just makes for stunning results for you. But you can use these as standalone papers. That, like, just having a muted paw print in the background and then having your images on here, that would also look terrific. So that is our pack of solids. Our alpha is, again, a well dressed up alpha, very rich looking, I guess would be the word. Have a little bit more elegance for the background paper that Mary used to color it in with. This is going to allow you to say anything you want. You're maybe going to want to spell out the dog's name. You're maybe going to want to spell out what they did that day, like home wrecker, or you know, the things that they get into. We all see those memes on the internet where, you know, I'm sorry, but I thought you weren't coming home, and the screen door is all ripped to shreds. You know, you can use the alpha for whatever you so choose, and you have all the letters, some punctuation as well in order to do that, as well as numbers. And our last product included in our complete collection is our 2 paper pack. Now, these papers, you're going to see similar patterns. There was the argyle, and here is the bones. But again, they are completely different colors. This is a beautiful background with that rich gray in there. None of these are included in the FQB. This is a completely separate paper pack in terms of the colors that you get. You will have similar patterns, you will have similar styles, but you will not get the colors, the actually same paper in any of the other products in the bundled collection. So folks, that is our Woof collection. We hope that you like it. Like I said earlier, if you're not a dog lover, I'm sure you know someone who is. Dogs are so easy to create with. There's so much emotion. They give so much to us. Let's memorialize them and show them how much we love them. We hope that you like this. If you did, please give us the thumbs up on our YouTube video to show that you like the video. Feel free to leave us a comment, and we hope that you'll subscribe to our YouTube channel, as each time that we produce a new video, things will come out and you will get notification on your YouTube channel saying that we do have a new video out, so you'll make sure to never miss something. We'll also have some more YouTube tutorial type videos coming up here probably in later September, early October, so watch for those as well. Thanks again for tuning in. We hope you enjoy this kit, and happy creating. Bye-bye now.